I always get some pretty weird looks whenever I talk about fire alarms, and if looks weren't enough, it certainly doesn't help my dating life. Now all of you know how a fire drill works. You hear the alarm, you hear your teacher say to line up, you line up in a straight line, and you walk out of the building, quietly. Nothing happening at all. I hated fire drills growing up, so I would try to make up any excuse to get out of them, or I would start panicking, whatever came first. Every time we would have a fire drill, my teacher would have to reassure me that it's already happened. If first grade me was given the option to be stuck in a room of fire alarms and not cry for the chance of some money, they probably would have just taken the debt. Whenever the first of the month would roll around, as my class would have a great time, I would be too busy staring at my mortal enemy, waiting for it to go off. So why the sudden interest? Let me tell you the story. So teacher was getting the lesson ready and she receives an email. This was during an age when email was relatively new, so I'm pretty sure it went something like this. The thing about this being a relatively new service meant this was just another task for them to do, so chances were they just kind of ignored the message. So there I was, coloring and doodling away when I felt a very familiar feeling. Ah, crap, gotta use the bathroom. Hey teacher, can I go?
No, class just started. I think you should take your seat.
Oh, she said no, huh? Time to pull out the big guns. I don't think you understand, Teach. I really have to go.
Okay, you can go, but don't say I didn't warn you. I'm just trying to save you the trouble of having inconceivable trauma for the rest of your life.
What did you say?
And I don't need to repeat myself. You're only in first grade and traumatizing you is your parents' job.
I don't know about you guys, but I seriously think that she might have actually tried getting me outside of the class so I could get trapped, but I digress. So I went ahead and waddled into the bathroom stall. And I remember I felt pretty anxious that day. And this feeling was only felt whenever a fire drill was imminent. And what happened to be in the bathroom that day? Well, it was just my luck. And mind I remind you that an elementary school bathroom is an echo chamber. Now, I'm the fool who's on the toilet, and this fire alarm was 85 decibels of big, bad, and loud. And to those asking why I didn't just go out the door? What door? I don't see any door. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, there was a door, but it malfunctioned that day, so it just didn't want to open. As soon as I heard that door lock, I started frantically trying to open it. I was freaking out, wondering if maybe skipping church was the reason I was in this predicament. Jesus must have been really mad at me. I knew it was now time for the next best thing. Hello? Hey, come on, get me out of here! Come on, please, get me out! Okay, the door is locked. I have absolutely no way out of this bathroom, and my tummy really, really hurts. Someone please let me out of here. Oh, this can't possibly get worse. During this time in school, I always thought there was a little fireman in the fire alarm. And golly, today was gonna be the day he was gonna wreck my eardrums. And just like clockwork, the fire alarm starts blaring its horn and flashing its lights. And of course, I'm panicking. My senses out the window. I was going insane. I needed to get out of there. I'm pretty sure I heard the faint chatters of students trying to get out of the building, along with maybe the conversations from teachers saying, no, the school isn't actually burning down and we would have to go back inside. I guess the teacher needs to learn some active listening because she couldn't hear me panicking in the bathroom. And after the fire alarm finally decided to shut up, the janitor decided to come in and rescue me. Thanks, Mr. Mike. You're the real one. After that incident, I started to realize that fire alarms look different, so I started doing my research on which alarm I didn't like the most. Eventually, YouTube became my research grounds as I came across system tests and YouTubers such as Fire Alarm Junior Tech 9, New Age Server Alarm, and others.
Yeah, but why out of all the hobbies, why did you have to choose this one? Why can't you have a reasonable hobby, like collecting Pokemon cards or...
And to that, I just gotta answer, I don't know why I like fire alarms so much. I'm not sure what attracts me to them. But I do want to say that if it wasn't for me being traumatized that day, I probably wouldn't be as passionate as I am now. I'm actually studying to get my NICET certification so I can work on alarms. If only it was a little cheaper though. Thank you guys so much for watching and hearing me ramble about fire alarms and my trauma and why I like them. If you like this video, please give me a like, a subscribe, or share this around.